Welcome to Plitvice Lakes National Park, one of Croatia's most breathtaking natural wonders. Today I've got one day in the park and I'm going to explore all the waterfalls and lakes and everything in the fall, which is a perfect time to be here. So this park's been somewhere that I've always wanted to go, and I've seen pictures of it in Croatia and I've just never had the opportunity to be there. This park is often listed as one of the top 10 national parks in the world. It's a beautiful place with thousands of waterfalls and dozens of lakes going throughout the canyon, and being there in the fall was perfect. The leaves were all bright with color. It was cooler temperatures. I got up at sunrise to be there to spend the whole day and to walk the boardwalks and the trails throughout the park. It was a perfect time. I'm so glad I got to explore this awesome place. I was spending a few days in Slovenia with some missionaries there and had the opportunity to go down to Plitvice. So I took the trip down, about a 5-hour drive to the park, got a hotel for the night, got up the next morning at sunrise to get out and explore the park. The turquoise blue water was a cool contrast against all the warm colors of the fall leaves, the red, oranges, and the yellows. It was a great time to be there. So the wooden boardwalks of Plitvice is how you get around. There's trails throughout the park, but there's wooden boardwalks that cross the lakes and cross the different waterfall areas. Whether you're there like I was to take photos of the falls or just to simply soak in the views, every step is a new perspective. So apparently Plitvice is a really popular place. In the summertime it can get pretty packed, but in the fall there was not that many people there, and even at sunrise there were even less people. So I would say go in the fall and go early to avoid the crowds, and you get it almost to yourself for the first few hours and get to see this beautiful place with not so many people and fewer crowds. So in the park there are trails throughout the park, and there's different routes that you can take. There's an A route, a B route, a C route, E route, different routes that you can do that have different links. So I took the C route, which starts at the southern entrance and works its way north. It weaves through different lakes at the southern end and goes up to one of the larger lakes. It includes a boat ride across the lake to the other side, and then you weave your way up across many more boardwalks crossing over different lakes. It's about a 5-mile walk all in. Then it includes a bus ride back down to the parking lot where you started. There's a couple of different routes, and look at the different routes to see which one you want to do. But I would suggest the C route. It took me by just about every waterfall in the park and across many of the lakes, and it was a great option if you have some time. So this would be the one I would suggest if you're trying to pick which track to do. Plitvice Lakes National Park has got to be one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. If you're in Southern Europe and you're around Croatia, you've got to take the opportunity and go to the park and check it out. Especially if they're in the fall, it's the perfect time of year to go.